Hello, you rabid rabbits. Lord Crocosquirrel here, and welcome to something that resembles Tale of the Crocosquirrel, but probably isn't. Well, okay, it probably is. Tale of the Crocosquirrel is a long-form series, and this will be the usual Wednesday night. For your amusement this evening, we have part 2 of our coverage of Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward.
Yes.
Now, for those of you who are interested, the first part of our coverage was actually put together as a short subject about was put together as a short subject a few days ago. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in here. Everybody say hello to the lovely kitty.
Hello, everybody.
And we are actually waiting for the auto detect to pick up. Come on, Spike. I know you know how. Oh, I know why. It's all the way down there. Ha. Continue. This is from Warehouse A at 1 hour and 14 minutes. Is that the right one? No, it's not.
No, it's the 29. It's the 29.
It's this one here. So, let's have a look. Hit the menu here. And we'll just set this to auto. But what? Come on, Sigma.
Don't got the foggiest idea.
Yeah, well,
I don't know why we're split up like this either. Does anybody know what the 3 means?
Maybe it has something to do with the game.
Yep, somebody will tell you in a minute. Oh yeah, that thing.
Yes, yes, yes! And I'm calling it the Nonary game! Index Edition!
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Come on, Lego Boy. You floppy little terror, you.
Yes. In the elevator.
Rabbit thing.
He said something about the elevator falling.
Anybody see that blue bird in the cage? Uh-huh. Not that you believe that, Sigma. Not for a minute. Because you're young, dumb, and full of stupids.
You think we'd have done it last if there was?
Yeah.
Well, give it a shot, why don't you?
Is there any speaking voice?
Yes, actually, the game itself is mostly voice. The only one that doesn't have a voice is Sigma.
Ah, okay. Because I can't hear anything.
Well, yeah. Sorry about that.
I don't think you'll be able to force that door with anything short of a tank.
If you need a tank to get through there, you got a problem anyway.
I told you already. Each one's got a digital lock on it. We can't pick the lock, and we can't break down the door.
But he's gonna look at him anyway.
Why would I lie?
Not a question of whether or not you'd lie. He's just discounting
No,
your intelligence
unfortunately.
because you're 12 years old.
Not that we've found anyway.
And then Alice, I like the way Alice is
Well,
dressed
there
here.
is one thing I'm a little curious
Yeah.
about.
Because reasons.
She's very sexy.
I was the first to escape. That means I know
Very
who was in
beautiful.
which elevator. I watched all of you come out after all.
Very beautiful.
Well, I was in the 1/3 from the right. Tenmyoji was the second out. Your elevator was second from the left, I think.
Good memory.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where I was.
Third was Luna. You climbed out of the rightmost elevator, didn't you?
She did.
Yes, that's the one.
Dio and Quark were next. You came out of the elevator next to Luna's, right?
Yeah, we did.
And finally, the two of you were trapped in...
The third elevator from the left.
Right.
Yes. No one has
Yeah,
come out of the
there are
leftmost
people
elevator.
Are you saying there's still someone in there?
I can't say for certain, but it does seem strange.
Okay, I'm going to do a quick thing here. Which actually involves that. And I'm going to make a quick change here while we're doing this. Options. That actually doesn't give me the option I want. So I'm
No.
going to go ahead and do this here real quick, and then we'll come right back to it. Wherever the thing went. Push this right over there so that I have that. And we're going to fire it up again real quick. Okay, video options. We'll go with windowed to there. And that should do it.
If you could give me sound, it would be so perfect.
Honestly, at this point, I really can't. And that's the problem that I'm having. It's the nature of, it's honestly the nature of Hangouts that is doing that to us.
Oh,
If I could fix that, I would. But unfortunately, Google being Google, that's just the way it is.
stupid Google.
Yeah, well.
Maybe we should go take a look.
Yep, we should.
Nothing.
Hey, look at this!
Is that some kind of card reader? Maybe it unlocks it or something.
There's one next to each door.
What do you think Ambidex room is supposed to mean?
Exactly what it sounds like.
Well, it says it on all 6 of the elevators.
Maybe it has something to do with the game that Zero was talking about.
Yes, it does.
Oh,
Very good.
the Nonary Game Ambidex Edition?
How about them apples? Very good, Quark. Now, for each one of these puzzle rooms, we actually will have there's some sort of overall thing that actually
I
joins
got
in.
nothing. Not even dirt.
So they've taken everything we were carrying?
There's a few things
Wonderful.
that actually require that have locks. You can't get down certain paths without actually having gone through a chunk of another one.
Maybe there's no one in there. What makes you so sure?
It's a Nonary game, and there's only 7 of you.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oops.
Look! It's opening! There was someone in there!
Let's get our mousey pointer off of Quark's face at least.
Clover!
Clover! Remember Clover from the first game?
Yes.
Are you
Same
okay?
Clover.
Clover! Wake up!
Okay, all three games have
What
their-
did you
have
do to
their
her?
Fan
Nothing.
service character.
She was like that when I woke up. I really wouldn't worry, though. She should be all right. Her breathing is steady. I believe she's only
Alice
sleeping.
is the one for this game.
Then she hasn't woken up since they kidnapped her.
It was,
Kidnapped?
Mira for...
Begging your pardon, but I'm afraid I don't understand what you
Mira
mean.
for Zero Tide
Where
999
are we?
and Lotus for 999.
And who are you?
Yeah. And there is the enigma of why she doesn't age, how Clover didn't age, and why only Junpei aged.
I'm... Who
There
am
is
I?
some time travel.
I
Yep.
don't remember.
Don't worry, it'll all
I
be
don't
clear by the
remember
end. Most of it will be
anything.
clear by the end of the game.
I have no idea where I am, who I
Apparently
am.
Junpei did
what
the
day
time
it is.
traveling by the
If you
worst
happen to
way.
know any of those things, I would very much appreciate it if you share that
travels
information.
through time the hard way.
Not knowing
The
one's
long way.
identity is
The long
vexing.
way. But Alice and
Oh,
Clover-
yeah, very original. The amnesiac routine. Please. How
They
are we
actually
supposed to
picked up
take you
Alice
seriously
at
when
the
you're
end
wearing
of-
this
at the end of the true ending for
robot
999.
suit? We can't even see your face. You gonna tell us someone forced you into that thing?
Yep.
I assume so? It seems the most reasonable explanation. When I woke up, I was wearing this armor, I suppose you could call it.
You look pretty calm for a man who doesn't know who he is.
Look? That's an odd choice of words. I'm wearing a mask. How would you know how I look?
You know what I meant, you smartass.
Yes,
Oh, she's waking up.
duh.
Clover, are you okay?
You
Come
know why she
on,
was still
talk to
asleep?
me.
Whereas Sigma and Phi were not. Clover is much smaller than everybody else here except Quark.
Where are we?
Yeah.
So if she got the same dose that everybody else did, she'd be out longer. Clover's thought at this point is, oh no, not again.
What? No. No, that can't.
Poor Clover.
Poor Clover. But this is Zero the Third. Those people who are coming into this directly from 999 know the other one was Zero. We don't know who Zero the Second was. Unless you've been watching my channel, in which case you probably do know.
When did you lose your memory?
When? That's a difficult question. I suppose when I was born. I don't remember anything of my life.
Yep.
Assuming I had one.
Yeah, you probably did. Address, right here.
Yeah.
I think
No,
he
really.
has generalized amnesia. It's a type of memory loss. People affected by it retain knowledge like language, social common sense, memorized facts, abilities they've learned. But anything that has to do with themselves is just lost. It's
Now,
a
be aware,
very
there's only
serious
one
condition.
Really good, there's only really
Most
one good
research
ending here.
suggests that it's mainly psychological, not physiological. But in very rare instances, it has been shown to result from severe head trauma.
Severe head trauma.
And it might have caused it? Well,
Maybe I had a really bad breakup?
No, not so much. They're okay.
No. There is a filter. It's talking through a filter or vocoder of sorts.
Yeah.
Bullshit. This guy's obviously full of
Audio.
it. Don't tell me you're actually
Deal.
buying this.
You're a dick, and we're gonna prove it.
Every game has a dick. This game's dick is Dio.
Yep. Last game's dick was Ace, and it was Eric in Zero Time Dilemma.
Yeah.
Yes, his bracelet is not part of his suit. Close Clovers, actually. Looks like a watch and isn't. Foggy and cluttered. Well, okay, I suppose you can do that. I suppose you can do that. Yeah, well, yes and no. You could be right, Sigma, but you're really not. Kinda. You'll find out. True. No sense of time. Because if you had a sense of time, you'd probably notice something wasn't right. It's not gonna work, Sigma. You were
Didn't
already
I
told
tell
us.
you that?
Yes, Sparky did.
There's a box here. Maybe it's some sort of locking thing, like the ones next to the elevators.
Yes, it could be.
I don't think it's a card reader, though.
Nope.
Hey,
Yep.
what do you think
Not
that
card
is?
reader.
That graffiti over there. See? On the wall?
Yep. Two milkmen
Oh,
go
yes,
comedy.
that. I was wondering what that was.
Welcome to my
Two
kingdom.
milkmen go comedy. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean.
Nope.
Don't be simple, Sigma.
I think it's somebody's way of saying hello.
It's actually a way
You
of
heard
proving
me.
that this version of Sigma is the goofy shit. And
It's
here's
an
our
anagram.
philosophical one.
Yeah, they tried a lot of names before they worked it down to Tella. Come on, seriously? You've never heard of an anagram?
He knows a whole
It's a
nothing
kind of,
after
wordplay where you move the letters around to create something else,
this. Right.
right?
Exactly. Watch.
Welcome to my kingdom.
Exactly. Seems like somebody was expecting us, doesn't it?
True. But you're assuming that Zero isn't one of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are in fact making that. Uh-oh. I hear a sound.
Huh?
Okay, Zero.
Rabbit.
Look, over there.
Zero the third.
Shame on you, Fido! You can't say what I'm about to say before I say it! I've got a plan, you know. I can't just tell you everything at once! Although, things are starting to get exciting.
Says you stupid bunny.
Where are you, you little bastard? Too scared to come out and face me like a man?
Are you an idiot? I'm a rabbit. You really think a talking rabbit is a real thing?
Of course I don't. You're some kind of CG rabbit or something, probably.
Probably.
That's not what I meant, though.
Must be obvious.
Oh! You meant you want to see the person who's controlling me? I guess God touched this one a little too hard.
Oh! What?
Weren't you listening to Fido? She's clever, you know.
That's right. Zero is going to name his maggots now.
Well, yes. I guess that's one way to put it.
Are you really sure? You're responding to our questions and stuff right now. That means you're not just, like, a video somebody made.
That's
Wouldn't
correct.
that mean that Zero would have to be controlling you and sending you answers right now?
No.
Because it doesn't look like anyone's doing that.
Well, of course they aren't. I'm an AI. I'm an artificial intelligence powered by a quantum computer.
Yep.
Zero is the one who built me, of course. So I guess that makes one of you my parent! Now, are you a mommy or a daddy? That would be telling.
Yes, it would.
Yes.
Now, with that said, I guess I should probably tell you that I'm not the one who brought you here. I mean, obviously, I don't even have a body.
Nope.
I'm just the facilitator for this facility. I just do what I'm told to do.
Yep.
And what do you facilitate?
The game, of course.
Didn't I say? The game, of course!
Yes, the Nonary game Ambidex edition.
Correct.
Don't be stupid.
It's my job to make sure it runs smooth.
No. It's supposed to be over.
Didn't happen, Clover. She looks like she's going nuts.
So, what is the Nonary game?
Poor Clover.
Nonary refers to a base 9 numeral system, but can also mean something that is, in some way, related to the number 9. Nona can be used as a prefix as well, where it means essentially the same thing. Therefore, it stands to reason that the Nonary game is a game that deals with the number 9 in some way.
In a great many ways,
Exactly.
actually. They're not up you.
Is a very, very important number in this game. After
Not
all,
on that door.
9 is your goal.
Goal?
Yes, goal. You see that door in front of you? That's your door. If you can open the door with a 9 on it, you can escape.
What do we have to do to open it?
Yes. Let me explain. Look at your left wrists. You see the
Yes, Zero
bracelet?
is going to be able to
Of
log
course
with
you
it,
do.
but he's going to
Now,
explain the basics.
tell me, Fido, what number is on yours?
A 3.
What about the rest of you?
They're all the same. We've all got 3s.
Exactly. I'm going to call those numbers bracelet points. If you're feeling lazy, you can just call them BP.
Yeah, they do
Only
for
the
the rest
people
of
who
the
can
game.
get their number to 9 or more will be able to open the door with a 9 on it and escape. See the box on the wall? That's how you'll get out. Anyone with a greater than or equal to 9 DP can pull that lever and the door will open.
Good.
However, there are 3 rules you carrot forget.
You carrot, forget those.
1. The number 9 9 door will only stay open for 9 seconds. When your time is up, it'll close automatically, so be careful. 2. The number 9 door only opens once. Once that happens, it's all over. It'll close for good after 9 seconds, so if you're not careful, you can get stuck.
Yes, you could.
3. Now, maybe some of you are thinking. You're thinking, oh ho! If my BP is too low, then I'll just have someone with enough BP open the door. And I'll just slip through when it's open. Well, that's not gonna happen!
Nope.
If you think you can be sneaky, well...
That's right. Zero the Third is all about the bunny jokes.
Yeah.
I really shouldn't say that yet.
Bunny punch.
All you need to know is that any bunny who tries to sneak out gets hit with a big penalty.
I won't tell you what that is yet.
What the hell does that mean?
Down in front! I'll tell you later. Yes?
Why did you start making rabbit puns?
Cause I felt like it. I thought it might make me sound cute.
Never mind that. You still haven't told us what we need to know most. How do we get BP?
Oh, that's easy. Just use the ambidex room. If you like abbreviations, you can always call it the AB room instead.
You mean those, elevators?
Gold star!
Yeah.
So how do we go about
Make note
using
of how
them?
this is actually lined
How
up.
else do you use a room? You go in. No. I had a hunch you might try that, so I closed those up tight while you were talking. So don't be hatching any hatch plans, you understand?
Yeah.
I live in the master computer. That means all the electronic doors in this whole warren are under my control.
Yes.
How do we get in then? We tried the doors on the front. They're all locked.
There's a card reader next to each one, isn't there? All you gotta do is slide a card through, and there you go.
Yep.
Where do we find those key cards?
Well, we don't got them. There weren't any in the warehouse.
Oh, well, no. Of course there wouldn't be any there.
Then where are they?
I think you'll find what you're looking for behind the chromatic doors.
Chromatic doors?
Right here! You see the 3 pretty doors just to your right?
Yep. Those things.
Hold on. I thought those doors were locked.
They are locked.
Quirk,
What?
you see those buttons on the sides of your watch? Can you press them at the same time?
Why?
To make little boys ask questions. Just press them, please. In fact, why doesn't every bunny press their buttons as well?
Of course. It's 10.
The 2 digits on the left show hours, and the 2 on the right show minutes.
0.
Does that mean it's 12:10 in the morning?
Speak up.
No!
0.
The numbers are going down.
Hold it. Let's do this for a second. Let me cut the volume here a little bit. Because I'm actually at the moment having a hard time hearing you.
Isn't that obvious? Isn't that obvious?
All right. Now, what were you saying, Kite?
I was coding 0. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. You're fine.
Okay.
It's gone from 10 minutes to 9.
Yes,
So
it's a countdown
that
timer.
would mean this must be counting down to something, right?
Correct.
Yes.
I don't even need to explain the rest, do I?
Of course you do.
I'm guessing this is the time until the chromatic doors unlock.
Gold star.
Ding, 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 ding! Very impressive, 10 me oldie.
Zero
All
is
right.
giving his maggots.
Let us review what we've learned. In 9 minutes, the chromatic doors will open automatically.
Can you turn
However-
up your mic a bit, kiddo?
Just like the number 9
What?
door.
Can you turn your
It
mic
said-
up?
Won't stay open
Or is it maxed?
You have 5 minutes.
It's maxed.
Okay.
Once your time is up, the doors will close no matter what. So I hope
It's
you've gone
you
through
and
by
the
then.
sound that
That's just the
and the game
primary
sound.
door.
The game sound is too loud.
What?
Each door in this warren has a twin. Isn't that nice?
Give me a second. I'll just turn this down just a little bit more here.
Isn't that obvious?
There you go.
The chromatic doors aren't any different.
That should be
Can
better.
you
There's
hear?
one door on this side
Can
you
and
hear
one
my-
door on the other side.
Okay.
You're fine.
Unfortunately, the secondary chromatic door on the other side is locked too.
Uh-oh.
Couldn't make it easy for us, could you?
Why not?
Of
Why would
course
he?
you'll all have to split up.
Split up?
Yep.
Yep.
Cleaver, can you tell me what the 3 primary colors are?
Why are you asking me?
Uh-huh.
Because you're the only person who hasn't talked to me. I try to communicate with as many people as I can.
That's
It helps
not
me
true,
improve,
actually.
you see. I'm trying to get into
No.
the rabbit of doing it all the time. Now, answer my questions. Do you know what the 3 primary colors are? Well,
You mean red, green, and blue?
Yep.
You're supposed to be able to make any color by
Yep.
mixing them, right?
so which colors would you mix to get magenta?
Red and blue,
How about yellow?
green and red,
Uh-huh.
What if you wanted cyan?
blue and green.
Very good.
That's right! Now, take another look at the nice bracelets you're all wearing. Notice how they come in 3 vibrant colors?
Yeah, red, green,
Yeah,
blue.
yeah. We get it already. The red and blue bracelets can open the secondary magenta door together.
Right.
Green and red can open the yellow one. And blue and green can open the cyan door. I miss anything?
Nope.
Wonderful! I think you rabbit. There is one other little thing, though.
Oh god.
You're talking about what happens if you've got 2 of the same color, right?
Yep. What do you think happens?
How the hell would I know?
If you want to open a door, but all you've got is one color, then you can use that to open a door with the complementary color to the one you've got.
I see. So if you've got red and red, then you can open the cyan door. Blue and blue can open the yellow door. And green can open the magenta door.
Right. Very good.
Right again! Looks like your brain hasn't rotted away yet, 10 me oldie.
Oh!
Just what the hell's that
Ow!
supposed to mean?
It means exactly what it says. I
Means
was
you're
trying
over
to
70.
compliment you, you know. Oh well. Let's continue, shall we? There are 2 types of bracelets, pairs and solos.
Yep.
That means there's 2 types of players too. Pairs and solos. In this game,
That would
the
go
2
without
members
saying.
of a pair are considered to be a single entity, which means they share the same destiny.
Right.
Isn't that a good deal?
Oh
I mean,
god.
you get 2 for the price of 1! Unfortunately, it also means they can't split up. Aww. Both members of a pair have to go through the same chromatic door.
Very good.
Solos don't have any restrictions like that, though. I mean, why would they? They're forever alone.
Uh-huh.
That means that they can go wherever they want. Yay! Now, let's take another look at all of your bracelets. We'll start with you, Siggy. What color is your bracelet? Are you a pair or a solo?
He woke up with what? He's a pair.
Fido is next. Tell us about your bracelet.
It's just like Sigma's, red in a pair.
What
She woke
about
up with Sigma.
you, alas?
There's a lass.
It's red, and I'm a solo.
Good.
Bio, Quirk,
Bio and Quirk.
Blue.
The blue. They are the blue pair.
Yeah, mine's the same.
Moody, Cleaver, Tenlioli, all at once.
Yeah.
I'm a blue solo. I'm a green pair.
Okay.
Green solo.
And finally, who are you?
It's a valid question in
Let's
more
see.
ways than one, actually.
I suppose you can call me K.
I knew it. You were just lying about that amnesia crap.
I'm
Fuck
not
off, Bio.
lying. This was just how do I put it? A flash of insight, I suppose. I saw the letter K.
So, what does K have to do with anything?
Don't know.
I wish I knew. Sadly, I have no idea. Does it mean anything to you?
Probably
Asshole.
Come
Well,
on now, boys.
K, no,
you
no,
can
no. There's
fight
no
later.
K in asshole, dead
Now, K? Can I call you that?
Yes,
I'm guessing your bracelet is the same as Clover's.
that's right. It says pair, and the text is green.
shit. Very good.
Okay. I'm glad we got all that bracelet business out of the way. Now, let us return to the subject at hand. How do you open the secondary door? So, Siggy, what would you do to get through the magenta door?
Right. Very good. Yes. That's exactly right.
Or you could work with Mr. Dio and me. We're blue too.
Except that that's wrong.
Whoops! Oh, celery sticks! I forgot to tell you. You have to have exactly 3 people in your group to open the secondary door.
Yep.
That means you can't have 2 people or 4 people or, well, anything other than 3, really.
Yes, in that
Pretty
case.
much. And I guess I should probably tell you that the secondary door won't open until the primary door closes. It's made that way to keep out cheaters.
Yep.
You didn't want a 4th or 5th person just running in at the last minute like, "Ah, wait for me!" when the right people open the door. But if the primary door closes first, then that's impossible!
Yes.
See? It all makes sense.
No,
You-
it doesn't.
Yeah, it
Makes
does.
sense
I've
for.
gone here too long in my explanation, but now
Good.
I'm all.
It makes sense for
Any
zero.
questions?
Well, you know, if you can't get through, if the primary door is locked, is closed and then locked, and then the secondary door opens, extra people can't turn up.
I know. It makes sense in the Zero's Minds game, and
Yes, Sigma, we know. Come on. Don't worry, Zero will explain that to you too. Gotta find a key card, which is on the other side of the chromatic door. Doors. There are actually 6 of each type of key card. Very good, Siggy. Very good. Good. Come on, Siggy. Put it all together.
Good? Excellent. It looks like none of you have any questions.
Good.
Yay!
Yeah, they have questions. Trust me, they have questions. But you know what? Not gonna matter, because Zero's not gonna answer.
What's the point of this game?
Uh-oh, check it out.
Open.
The doors are open. It's been 9 minutes.
Open.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
The announcer is a voice that you're really gonna hate hearing.
So sorry, guys, but it looks like your time's up. You better hop to it and get those secondary doors open.
Fuck that! We aren't gonna open shit!
Shut up.
You can take your lamery game and shove it up your ass.
Right.
You think we're just gonna
Theo.
swallow your psychotic crap and play along? You've got another thing coming, you smart-ass little rodent.
I'm a rabbit.
Shut
Which
up!
is not actually a rodent.
Well, shoot. I thought you might say that. Unfortunately, you have no choice but to follow the rules.
Why is that?
Because there's a penalty.
When the time comes,
Yes.
those 3 doors will automatically close. If anyone is left outside after they close, they'll
what?
They'll be penalized.
You keep saying that. What the hell is this penalty anyway?
Well, death. Your bracelets contain 2 drugs. The first is an anesthetic called Soparil Beta. The other is a muscle relaxant called Tubocurarine. Your bracelet also has a bunch of needles on the inside.
Yep.
If you break the rules, those needles pop out and inject you.
Again with the
First is the
injections.
Soparil, which puts you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the Tubocurarine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles. I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away.
Oh, it will.
You should know
Oh, it
that the
will.
Soparil is only there out of the kindness of Zero's heart. Oh, and I mean the real Zero. Not me. Zero just doesn't want to see anybody suffer. Isn't that just so
Anybody
compassionate? If I had a heart, it'd be melting right now. Anyway, all it means is that you'll die pretty painlessly, so there's nothing to worry about, really. Of course, none of that will happen if you just follow the rules.
Yeah.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Well, then,
That's right.
looks like it's time for me to hop on out of here. Good luck, guys! See you all later! Have a nice trap!
Yeah, now that we've actually finished, Zero has finished his little exposition dump in more ways than one.
Yeah.
Dio just about got them all killed. As it is, they're going to have to figure shit out in a huge hurry now. However, I already know where we're headed. What?
They have less than 3 minutes now.
Yep, because reasons. Okay.
So they have to figure out who goes where.
And we're actually gonna get on that here in a minute.
You didn't save.
I'm not going to save yet. I'll save in a minute or two here. Yeah, computer-generated rabbits say either way. Yeah, well, unfortunately, there's really no loss in following the rules, but you could stand to be dead if you don't. So, and since it seems to be in control so far...
What are we waiting for?
Yeah.
We need to go. We need to get through these other doors.
And
But
there's the
how do we figure out which door to go through?
Well,
You still don't get it? Fine. Just pay attention, we don't have much time. Zero's explanation was pretty confusing, so let me put it in small words for you. There are only 3 possible options. Option A. Sigma and I pair up with Luna. Our red and her blue can open the magenta door.
We still have time.
That would mean
if you
Clover
look at
and
the
Kay
chat.
would go with Alice. Their green goes
What?
with her red to make yellow.
We still
That just
have
leaves
time.
Dio and Quark as the blue pair,
plenty of time.
and Tenmyoji as the green solo. The only door they can open is the cyan one. Got it? Option B. Sigma and I go with Tenmyoji, so we can use red and green to make yellow for that door. That means Clover and Kay pair up with Luna to open the cyan door. This leaves Dio and Quark with Alice, and together, they can open up the magenta door.
okay.
And
enough.
finally, option C would be where we pair up with light colors to open complementary colored doors. That means Sigma, Alice, and I go through the cyan door. Clover, Kay, and Tenmyoji go through the magenta door. And Dio, Quark, and Luna go through the yellow door.
Now, there is a decision to be made here.
Problem is, which do we choose?
Please, Sigma, choose something. If you don't want to, then maybe Alice or Clover can choose. Or Tenmyoji or Dio or anyone. Once one person chooses, everyone else's decisions will be made for them.
Right.
But please, you have to hurry. We're almost out of time.
Agreed.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors
Oh, God.
close.
We are going to go through the yellow door because that actually takes us to a place we need to go. That we need to go to deal with with locks. So go ahead and save here just to be a weirdo. We've got loads of time remaining, so I'm not worried about that part. Set the auto back on anyway.
Sure.
Fine.
That means Dio and I will go with Alice.
Yep.
And we'll be going through the magenta door. All right
Agreed.
then.
Better than getting stuck with that crusty old fart, I guess.
Oh! Shut it, Dio.
So, Clover,
Oh,
Luna,
God.
and I will be going through the cyan door.
I don't get to go with Alice? I'm
Not this
sorry.
time.
I'll try and stay out of the way.
I don't really mind you, but the K guy seems really suspicious.
We're all meeting one another for the first time. Aren't we equally suspicious?
Hey, I'm nothing like you.
10 seconds remain until
Oh, God.
chromatic doors close.
Flee!
9, 8, 7.
We need to go. The doors are closing.
3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
There's the inner door. And we have exactly one place we can go. Welcome to the Infirmary, ladies and germs.
So this is the infirmary?
Looks like it. That's what it said on the door, after all.
Yes, it did. We also just decided who is in K's suit.
Well, it's probably here if any of the workers get sick or hurt.
Did you see the size of that place? A little big to just be somebody's garage.
Well, okay. Unless you're Jay Leno.
Maybe not now, but judging from the lack of dust, someone was here until recently. Think it'll open?
No way. Just look at it. You see that thing next to the door? What's it say?
Lock.
Of course, Sigma's gonna try it anyway. Duh!
Are you blind? It says lock right there.
Next to it.
There's lots of puzzles in this room. There's lots of fun things in this room.
Right. Let's have a look around, okay?
Yeah, good idea. Maybe there's one of those card keys around here somewhere.
Oh, maybe. Seek a way out. Yes, we will. Alright, let's have a look around, shall we? First thing we're going to do is we're going to grab that object right there. Metal clean-like thing. Alright. Okay. Can we turn that on? That does things. Okay. So let's have a look. Have a look around a little more here. What is that object? Oh, there's just scalpel here. That ought to be fun.
Oh.
Okay. Get down under here. There's a worn-out key, which will be fun. And that thing. No, it's not. It's an injection gun. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we've got some stuff here. What's that? I remember this stuff quite well. Okay. It says turbo curate on the label. The muscle relaxes the bracelets. Absolutely. There's a bunch of it here. Okay, so we've got 2 of those. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. There's the puzzle there. We don't necessarily have the information for it. Alright, and what is that thing? Oh, well, looks like a metal stake. It's we can combine. Let's go ahead and combine that with that other thing. Right there. Now we have a key. It's a pretty key even. Okay. Alright, how about going back to our item list right there. Return. There we go. That'll do. Let's see. Okay, actually, we collected to do something a minute ago. That's the defibrillator there. Come on, stop. Okay. Try 2 because actually the cold store has done this.
Yeah.
Let's at least be nice and turn the water back off, shall we? Nope, I want to do that. And go this way. This is powder. And there's bubbles. What was the powder? I bet I know. Oh, look it. There we go. Turn. Back that up there. And we can go wander around here for a minute. Should be something going on here. And I think I'm actually just doing this halfway. Let's see. There we go. Before we do that, we're gonna do this other thing here. We're actually gonna go run around in this puzzle for a minute because we have these 2 keys and we really probably should use them. Nope, that doesn't go there. There's one here. Yeah, fine. That one easy enough. That's what you said. Red, green, and blue blocks discourse to correspond to their colors, okay? Or using the arrow keys. I think I'm going to use the arrow keys, actually, because that makes my life a whole lot simpler. Right. Puts that one in there. That way and this way, or not. Yeah. Let's start from scratch. Okay. Down. Left. Up. There you go. I know that just about had it and then I mucked it up. Guess it wasn't. Okay, it moved to... Okay, so we now have... Okay. That helps something. Alright. 2 red, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those yellow ones. Or 6 of the yellow ones and 5 of the blue. Let's see what we got here.
And 2 of the reds.
Yep. Check button. Okay. So we need 2 of these. Well, that got us somewhere. Found a note with colored numbers on it. You can view it by visiting the archive. Okay. So let's do that actually. File. Colorful note. 3, 1, 2. Okay. Let's try that. Nope, that's not it. Re-archive again.
It was
3 yellow, 1 blue.
3 yellow, 1 blue.
3 yellow, 1 blue, 2 of that. That's not it.
What's the complementary colors?
Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, that's not even what I'm looking for here. Because there should be a way to open up the other one. It's not a question of complementary colors, we still have these. Oh, there's got to be another thing here. Give me a second. Okay. So we got, it's actually a math problem. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we are actually just about done in here. Go. But to do this, we have to start right here. That's what the note was for. Yard? Ah, that'll be our escape password. Star, star, sun. Keep that in mind.
Star, star, sun.
So if he's got a really good memory, he must be vastly understudied. Alright. Now we have this piece. That we put there. Okay, and now we apply that. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. No way screwed up. Yes, Mr. Zigbee, you did that exactly right. Sun. And we'll have... Oh, never mind. Okay. Alright, and they moved. Yep. So that was easy. Let's go look. You know what I haven't seen? I haven't seen the safe yet. I have no idea where it is. Where's the safe? It's over here somewhere. What's down there? Aha! There it is. Was that right? See, unlike, oh, nope, it's that one up there. Okay, fine. Click. This is the file password. And there's our escape password. Alright. So we've got a map! Helps to have a map. Does it not, Kitty?
It looks like a map.
Yep. This is a map of floor A. It says right here in the upper right hand corner. Or upper left hand corner. Excuse me. I see, even I get screwed up with my left and right sometimes. I don't know if it doesn't, but it's okay. Yes, you can take a close look at it later. Right. A card. 2 of them, actually. Yes, those are AV room cards. Congratulations, Ted Muldy, you actually worked that part out. There were a few more rules for you. Once you've opened the door, you can hop through it as much as you like. Chromatic doors are like that too. Once you open them, even I can't keep you from going in and out of them. Any color bristly can go through it, as many people as you like. But you have to escape before you can take advantage of this free reign rule. Gone through it to the puzzle beyond. It won't let you go back until you solve the puzzle. Well, we've already done that. Yes. Once you get out of here, you'll be able to go back to the warehouse. Newspaper. Ooh, Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. That would be the thing that went on that prompted Zero Time Dilemma.
Yeah.
Have passed 100,000 victims. See, here's the thing: even if you kill millions upon millions of people with Radical 6, even if there's still the overwhelming majority of people still breathing after it's gone through, the loss of ability to maintain infrastructure would spell the end of society. No way! Right? Goodbye is in charge!
Yes.
And there's the key. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and...
So that's how this ties into Zero Escape Dilemma.
Zero Time Dilemma, yeah. It ties into 999 by another method, but we'll see. We'll see later.
Oh god.
There's one member of our little group that is currently doing their third Nonary game. Another one with doing the second Nonary game, and one doing the first one, and actually at least two of them doing their first one. And others are perhaps not what they appear.
I think this actually works.
It might work.
Hey, someone's coming.
Yeah. Bunch of someone's actually. Oh look, it's the rest of the
With
gang.
Dio, Quark, and Alice tagging along, looks like.
We bumped into them a little while ago.
Who'd have thought we'd bump into you, too?
Let me see the map.
There's Luna K. Clover. And B.O. Quark and Alas. Everybody was going to wind up here.
That map. It's just like the one we found in the crew quarters.
Oh, we found a map like that too. There was one in the lounge.
Right. Okay.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No. There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
Okay.
What the? Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too.
Yep.
The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
Are these chromatic doors? Look,
Nope.
there's a box here. It looks like the ones we saw earlier.
Yeah, just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh. No, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers? Yeah, the time left. 2 hours and 6.
Ah, for fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
No.
No,
It
that's
looks like we don't have
the
a
time
choice
you
then.
have to leave
We gotta
here.
head back.
What?
Sigma, where's that note you found?
It's the time they have to leave here.
Oh? Did it say something like
Actually,
supplementary
it's time till
rules?
the next set of chromatic doors
Because if
open.
it did, we
They
have
have
one
something
too.
else to do first, though.
We found ours in the crew quarters.
Yeah, we got one of those. Found it in a safe in the lounge.
This is actually just repeating what was on the note that we found. Except that there's a shorter route
I
to
don't
go
think Zero's saying we can.
the one.
I think he's saying we have to.
Very
Otherwise,
good.
what's the point of that key card?
Exactly
You
right.
mean this? The Ambidex room key.
We found some too.
Yep, one for each Ambidex room. What a concept.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
Yeah.
If you don't like it, stay here. Stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Oh!
Asshole. Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
Well, what's it going to be? Are you going to go back with us? Or are you staying here by yourself?
And get voted into
All right, fine. I'm going.
But you still have to go back to the Ambidex rooms. There's a thing.
Why they have to go back to Ambidex rooms?
Because they have to play their game. They have to play the other part, the Ambidex part of their game. See, this wasn't what actually. See, the Ambidex game is actually the point behind the Nonary game. The puzzles are a side note.
This is the
kinda.
infirmary then. We were able to walk right in, just like the note said.
That means you can come visit the lounge too. You'd like it, Grandpa. There's lots of alcohol. They've even got some of your favorite.
Oh dear.
Well, that sounds great. Maybe I'll go have a drink later.
Grandpa.
What the hell, man? How are you so damn calm?
Wait, what? Grandpa? Well, duh. I should think it would be obvious if the kids call him Grandpa, and he's not objecting. 'Cause that's usually the first hint. Somebody calls somebody else Grandpa, and you're gonna, and they're not gonna. What? You little shit! How dare you
Do you
remind
think
me how
there's a
old I am?
connection?
I can't be sure yet. But there's no way this is all just coincidence.
Yeah, there's even a 0.
Whatever it is that's going on, we need to get in touch with headquarters and fast.
Yeah,
Oh.
I agree.
What do we
They
got
probably
here?
figured out we're gone by now.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll find us?
Let's hope so.
They would have already. I'm not going to say anything else about this. You will find out. Oh, here's Zero.
You're finally done. You were taking so long. I hopped off for a little nap.
Like you need
For yawning? Really? You're just a computer program. You don't get tired.
Hey, B.O. My temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to pulling it. So I'd watch my mouth if I were you.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Well, do you really need me to spell it out?
No.
Forget it.
That's a good boy.
Oh!
All right, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier. Namely, how do you get more BP?
Yep. Now you're going to play a little game that will make everybody else hate you.
But who goes into what room?
I don't think it matters, does it?
That doesn't really matter. Anybody can go into any room.
But there are only 6 rooms.
Didn't I tell you? The 2 members of a pair share the same destiny.
Yep.
Then you mean both members of a pair need to go into the same room?
Or not.
Yeah.
But at least one of them has to.
What do we do after we go into the room?
Play a game.
Mm-hmm.
Just like it says
Play
on
a
the
game.
door. You play the Ambidex game!
Wait, what's ambidex supposed to mean anyway?
2.
I would guess it's short for ambidextrous. Most use the word to refer to the ability to use both of one's hands, instead of favoring the left or right. But
Right.
it can also be taken to mean someone who is duplicitous or two-faced.
Yes. Yes.
Well, yes, I guess you could put it that way.
Then what's the Nonary game?
That refers to the whole enchilada. The Nonary game is a game where you try to open the number 9 door and escape. The Ambidex game is just a mini game you play as part of the larger one. Make sense?
Like hell. This shit is confusing.
Is it? Or is it that you're just a few carrots short of a bushel? What do you
Yeah.
think, Theo?
You arrogant little bastard.
Well, that's just how I am. So you better get used to it. Now, could I have you all move to the AB room, please? I'll give you more specifics once everyone's inside. I think it'll probably be easier to understand that way.
Please note the way these are positioned.
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Move your ass, Sigma. Don't be a moron.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Now you're gonna learn a new thing.
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
It's actually got a minimum time requirement. Oh, that would be bad. What's this? Well, 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 well.
Fuck if I know.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who she is. Just get everybody over here.
Yes. Sigma, so, once again, assuming facts, not in evidence.
Maybe it's not a woman.
Oh, it is.
Oh.
What the hell were you yelling at? What's going on here?
Is she?
Okay. Come on, Quark.
Then she's...
Deceased. The word you're looking for is dead.
Oh,
Murdered?
And everybody will suspect Kay.
Yep. But not Clover.
Looks like she was stabbed. Don't see a weapon around here, though. That means either the killer took it with them, or it was part of them.
Part of them?
Well, if someone was strong enough and they had metal hands, then they might be able to stab someone in the heart.
What are you suggesting?
It's just a joke. Don't take it so seriously. Whatever. If we examine the wound, we'll probably get a better idea of what the weapon was. Let's get her to the infirmary. She might be old, but she's still a woman. If we're going to do an autopsy, she should have some privacy. Come on, boys, let's go.
She's still human. Not a question of being male or female.
Yeah.
Something going on here.
Huh. Because he knows who the lady is.
Possibly.
I have an idea.
Oh? What's your theory there, Miss Kitty? Excuse me, what's your guess?
My guess?
Can't properly call it a theory.
It's his counterpart of Alice that took the long route.
Counterpart of Alice?
Hmm?
A counterpart of Alice?
Yes, of his timeline.
Okay, I suppose.
Maybe she didn't suffer much when she died.
Because it
Anyway,
would be the only woman
I feel a little
who
bad
would
about doing
get,
this, but I think we need to examine her.
You mean like an autopsy or something?
I'm just going to have a look at the wound.
Reaction.
If we had a coroner, then it would be a different story, but... What?
And he would
I
be
have
the
a
only
medical
one
license.
to recognize the old lady.
You're a nurse?
Maybe.
No. Well, I'm not exactly a coroner.
Interesting. I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover, can you?
Yes,
Sorry.
Dr. Luna to the rescue.
You don't need to apologize.
Are you really going to perform an autopsy?
No, probably.
Oh, I won't really be doing it. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner.
Okay.
It's called an ATOM. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
It's an MRI machine. It's an MRI unit with a hand scanner. And we were using that completely open to empty air on pieces of sheet.
I think I should be able to manage that.
Yeah.
Okay. Exsanguination. She bled out. 3 to 4 hours ago? Oh, shush up, dinosaurs. Clean, continuous, sharp, blunt, and that means that you've actually got a single-edged knife. 150 millimeters long, 30 millimeters wide, or 30 millimeters long at the external, and 3 millimeters across. So what you've got actually is a combat knife.
Yeah.
Not unlike a K-bar or something similar that doesn't have a serrated back edge.
It means a tool of some sort. A knife, probably.
Yep.
In other words, she was stabbed in the heart, right?
Yes.
Yep. Through the third intercostal, no less.
I suppose that clears me of suspicion.
Well, yeah, kind of.
Sorry, but no.
Why?
Hiding a knife
Please,
in the armor?
don't tell me you think my hand can somehow turn into a knife.
I told you that was a joke.
Then why am I still a suspect?
We found the old lady in one of the AB rooms, specifically the one farthest to the left. Before we went in there, only 2 other people had been in that room.
So
You and Clover. Only one of you was conscious.
Fi, please, stop joking around. I assure you, there was no one else in that room besides Clover when I woke up.
Uh-huh.
She must have been put there later.
But the door was locked, right? I don't think anyone could have gotten in without the key.
Perhaps, but there was a hatch on the ceiling, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there was. But Zero said he locked all the hatches.
Mm-hmm. He did.
He was telling the
Fucking
truth.
bastard! Why'd you kill her, Kay?
Oh, please, Dio.
You're him, aren't you?
Oh,
You're the real
Dio.
hero.
Wait a minute, please. Just calm down. You aren't making sense.
Nope.
Let's suppose I am Zero. Why would I do something that would obviously cast suspicion on me?
Well, because you figured we'd think that. And you'd throw us off the trail by doing the exact opposite.
That's not a logical
Oh,
argument.
God.
No,
Still,
not even remotely.
You do have at least half a point. Your argument doesn't confirm my guilt, but it does show us where we should be looking. The real Zero. The person who brought us here is likely the person who murdered that woman. Doesn't that seem like the most reasonable answer?
Of course it is.
I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. If Zero was the murderer, then they could open anything they wanted to. I mean, didn't Zero say something about that?
The other Zero.
I live in the master computer. That means all the electronic doors in this whole warren are under my control.
Exactly. Also, consider this. If the murderer isn't Zero, why would the AI Zero stay silent? He told us that his job was to make sure the game ran smoothly. But now the unexpected has happened, and he says nothing. Why would he do that? If he can see everything we do, then he must know who killed the old woman. So why has he kept his silence? The answer is simple. The murderer is Zero, or rather Zero Senior, I suppose you could say. He likely ordered Zero Junior, the AI, to keep his identity hidden. If Zero Junior told us about the murder, then Zero Senior's identity would be compromised. There is something else to consider as well. Perhaps this murder was not unexpected. Zero Senior murdered her, just as planned. Death is only another part of the game.
Objection. Assumes facts, not evidence.
Oh,
Well, there's
citation
no way
needed.
to know
Yep,
for sure,
citation being needed.
but I would assume so.
It just so happens that nobody has been
10
outside of
minutes
Wales'
remain
sight in
until
that period of
Aladet's
time.
game polling closes.
So
All
that issue would have,
players,
that order would have had
please
to
enter
be issued
your votes.
quite a
If
while ago.
no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting
Votes on
parties
what?
will automatically ally.
Votes?
I don't know.
Well, one thing's for sure. If we don't go vote, something bad's going to happen.
Oh, quite possibly.
You see? Just as I said. Zero Junior ensures the game continues, even though someone has died. All of this is part of Zero Senior's plan.
Let's get back to the warehouse. If we all head to the AB rooms, maybe we'll see Zero Jr. After all, he told us he'd give us specifics once we gone in.
Yes. You guys have already wasted way too much time. Don't have a choice. That was almost half an hour ago, dude.
What? Are you worried there's a ghost or something? Nope. I don't believe in ghosts. I feel bad that she died, of course. But there's not really anything I can do about that, is there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's okay, though.
I prefer bold, but whatever. Just don't let emotions get in the way. Anyway, let's go. Looks like the others have already gone in.
Screen's on.
No.
Don't be ridiculous.
Look at the screen. There's something there.
Start. Good thunk. Of course there goes the door.
Yep.
Hooray! Everybody's finally here! I've been waiting.
Oh. Uh-huh. He's not gonna answer that.
Ugh! Will all of you please stop bombarding me with questions? The other people in the other rooms are asking me stuff just like you are, Siggy. I guess you probably can't hear them since these rooms are completely soundproof, but B.O. is especially loud. For real, B.O., I need you to shut up. There isn't much time. I gotta hurry and explain all this stuff, or the game will end before I'm done.
Yep.
So, no more questions from now on.
I'm not answering any.
Answers for anybody, okay? You just have to wait. Now, let's get this party started! Let me tell you about the AB game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent. But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody.
Nope.
Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono, or mono a womano.
Oh god.
Well, there are two people in each pair, aren't there? So it'll be more of a two-on-one battle, I guess. Now, I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic doors.
Yep. Which means for us
For
is 10
example, Siggy and Fido paired up with 10 Mioldi and went through the yellow door, didn't they? That
You
means
would know that.
Siggy and Fido will be playing against 10 Mioldi. And it goes the other way too. 10 Mioldi's opponent will be Siggy and Fido. Obviously, that means Potassium and Cleaver's enemy will be Mooney. And Bio and Quark's enemy will be Alas. Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it? After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally. What? Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all. First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room.
Yep.
You should see A, ally, and B, betray on it. Do you?
Yeah.
All you guys have to do is pick! Just pick one of those easy options! Your BP will go up or down, depending on what you pick.
This is a variation
It's a
of the
little
prisoner's dilemma.
complicated, and some of you are a little slow. So, I made this handy chart. The plus and minus are from your point of view. So, let's say you choose ally, and so does your opponent. You'll get 2 BP, and so will they. And you'll all get a nice warm, fuzzy feeling inside.
Yes.
We call that the best pals outcome. Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it? Next is what you get if you choose ally, but your opponent chooses to betray. If that happens, you lose 2 BP, and they get 3.
Oops.
We call that the stupid jerk face outcome.
Somebody did that to me, I'd skin them and stew them with some taters.
The third choice is the opposite of that. It's when you choose betray, but your nice, innocent opponent chooses ally. This time, you're the one who gets 3 BP, and they're the one who loses 2. We call that the serves them right outcome.
Right.
I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing ally was a stupid choice, and there's nothing for you to feel guilty about. And finally, the very last scenario. This is when you choose betray, and so does your opponent. If that happens, neither of you gets or loses anything. Absolutely 0 change in BP. Boring.
Yeah.
We call this the why even bother outcome.
Uh-huh.
As the game master here, this is the situation I want to avoid the most.
There's a reason for that.
You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't you? Well, let me explain. Remember how I told you that both people in a pair share a destiny?
Yeah.
Well, that applies here too. The 2 of you only get 1 vote. You get to choose once between ally or betray. That doesn't mean you split your points, though. You both get 3 points, or lose 2 points, or whatever. In other words, what you see on this chart is what you get.
Yep.
Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules. Well, actually, there's a little
He
bit
used
more.
it in
but
Zero Time Dilemma.
It'll just have to wait, I guess.
Zero used this in Zero Time Dilemma.
Not quite.
No. I won't wait
A
and I can't
variation.
wait. Didn't you hear me? It is time!
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
You see, it's time for me to be hopping on out of here. See you later. Have a nice trauma.
How many trauma? Oh, Jesus.
We don't have time to talk about this. Rock, paper, scissors. We have to decide who's gonna press the button.
Well, why not? You got a
Just
better
shut up
idea?
and do it. 1, 2, 3.
What do you like? Kete? Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock.
Scissors. Damn it. So what are you gonna pick? We're playing against Tenmyoji. Do you have any reason to think he won't betray you?
Yeah.
Yeah. If he does, what does that make our BP?
1. Right. exactly how do you plan to do that?
And when will we do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to play at least twice.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Well, you won. The decision's yours. Now decide.
Twice.
Ally or betray?
If I can hate me or not,
3,
then I don't care.
2, 1.
Actually, I have a specific result in mind, so it's gonna be a thing.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Of course they are. They want to know who. They want to know who it is. Who it is got fucked, and whether or not it was them. How do you
So you
think this
chose
is gonna
Ally,
go?
huh?
No, she doesn't.
Not complaining. I just think you're being a little soft-hearted.
No.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You don't have any facts, just misguided optimism.
Yo, what's up? Siggy! But no! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Fine.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally.
Let's get ready to rock!
Ambidex game! Round 1! The results!
Yes.
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
It's the last time it's going to be that crowded. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Luna,
Sigma.
Phi, Sigma.
Phi.
got
Sorry.
bent. Why? Why did you do that?
Look, I said I was sorry.
That's not going to help.
See? I told you. A soft heart is the easiest to break. Do you understand what kind of game this is now?
Are you serious? Someone's dead, and not just dead, murdered.
Yeah.
I got no reason to think that murderer wasn't one of you. Only an
Right.
idiot trusts someone he's never met when there's a killer on the loose.
Right,
You
right.
think I had a choice?
Yeah.
Right. I think that's enough for me. I'm old, and I'm tired. So tired.
Uh-huh. Right.
Yeah, because I think that that lady is his lady.
Quite possibly.
Hey, what the hell is this?
Hey, look, lady, I was gonna choose ally, I swear to God. But just as I'm about to do it, this little bastard runs in and hits the betray button.
What?
Come on.
Oh,
Really gonna
yeah,
just try and play it
Quark
dumb,
under
huh?
the bus.
You're a
Please.
manipulative little twerp, aren't you?
Kid.
Quark, is he telling the truth?
No.
Were you the one who chose betray?
No! I didn't do anything! I didn't have a chance to do anything before Mr. Dio pressed the button! I'm telling the truth! I promise!
Sure, kid. Whatever. The cute and innocent act isn't gonna work.
No!
Fine. You just wait.
Yes, Alice. If I was Quark, I'd be abandoning ship.
Man, this is all your fault, Quark.
What?
My fault? Why are you blaming me? How could you do that, Mr. Dio? You're a jerk.
Yes, he is. I agree.
Yeah.
He's a jerk. On the other hand, we're not going to have a party on the other end either.
We aren't trying to blame you.
But, I mean, if you just think about it, wouldn't it make sense to choose betray?
Poor
I get it.
Luna.
I understand now. It was silly of me to trust you guys.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Of course, there's gonna
Well,
be
you
another
said
round.
round one. If there's a round one, then there's likely a round two.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Yes, you have to have at least 2 rounds.
Yeah, I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
Right, you are. So, let me just close them.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon Round. Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Yep. The sun cards are no good anymore. Nope.
Yes, indeedy. Now, you'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
So you get it right.
As
I
many
don't know.
times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
No.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
Of course, you could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where every bunny just keeps going back and forth, winning and losing points. After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door can't open.
That's
If
right.
that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5. Round 100, round 2000, you might even go all the way up to round 24,9,004,897.
That's a rather specific
Although,
number there,
I
Zero.
really, really hope it doesn't come to that. I don't know. Can you?
Yes.
Yeah? So?
Nope.
Nope. There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be one person, or two people, or even all 9 of you. There is one thing though, Siggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true.
Oh.
Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
Nope.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
Very good.
Ding ding ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
Oh, yeah, they will.
Oh, yes!
They do indeed.
Then how do I take it off?
When a person dies.
Well, there's 2 ways.
Yep.
The first is to get through the number 9 door and escape.
Well,
As
there
soon
is
as you're
actually a
out,
3rd way,
the
but
bracelet
nobody's gonna tell
unlocks
them about that.
all by itself.
What's the second way? Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh, B.O. I think you already know.
What?
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
Of course I do!
Oh, well, I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really.
You die.
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses.
Yes, that's
You
true.
know what an electrocardiogram is, right?
Yep.
Technically, it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium, but you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little
Take
light
a
that
look
goes
at your chat.
beep, beep, beep,
Okay.
beep. When someone dies on a TV show.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Yes. Yes. Zero speaks true. Turn the auto back on.
Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching.
Of course they are.
When that signal goes away,
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
And it drops off. Yep.
so there you go. The second way. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off. Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off.
Uh-oh.
If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that.
Yeah. You already told us once.
If you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round. Oops. I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you, huh?
Yeah, probably not.
Zero is a twerp.
Next round.
And
Yep.
a dick.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to explain everything?
Obviously.
Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game.
Yep.
There. That's pretty clear, right?
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Alas or Siggy. Or Fido. Or maybe Mooney. Or maybe everyone.
Why?
Yeah. Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
Yep, that's your life bar.
Sure, I already told you what the penalty is.
There's only one penalty. Yep, you'll be dead.
Correct, Siggy.
Uh-oh.
Full marks.
I get it. Sigma, Phi, Alice, and I only have 1 BP. If any of us chose Ally and got betrayed, our BP would drop below 0.
Yep,
What?
and you'd be screwed.
What the hell?
Yep.
This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
Sorry.
Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them.
Well,
Is there anything else you've conveniently left out?
I'm sure
It's
it's
not
funny.
fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
Whoops.
I think it's fair. After all, it's not like anybody else knew.
Yeah, Sigma's recapping. Moving on.
Oh, one last thing.
One last thing, okay?
Okay.
The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs.
We already found them, thanks. We already know about that.
You already saw them, right?
Yep,
There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green.
yep. And the same rules apply. You still have to color
That
match.
means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
Yep.
But wait, you've already got those bracelets.
Uh-huh.
Have a look. The color's changed, hasn't it?
Yep, you're now, now Sigma is magenta. He's a magenta pair.
Mine's magenta too.
And he's hanging out with Clover.
Me too. Hey, wait. It wasn't just the color that changed. I'm a solo now.
Yep.
I'm a yellow pair now.
I am yellow as well.
Yep.
But it seems I'm still a pair.
Yep.
Then who's the yellow solo?
Me.
Still a solo. Looks like I'm cyan.
I'm a cyan pair.
Yep, cyanide. Oh, wait, no.
Aren't you one too?
Yeah, says pair, and the color's cyan.
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed.
Well, that makes
As soon
sense.
as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
Automatically, absolutely.
The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So you
I'm not
say, you
buying
little
that.
twerp. Now, please make a note of the positions of the AP rooms.
No rules or anything! Now, with all of that explained, I must sadly, we may never meet again.
Not like this, anyway.
What?
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore. I mean, you guys are good from here, right?
Nope.
I'll never see you guys again.
Oh, bullshit.
Oh.
Did you really think I was gonna cry? Nah, 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 nah. Suckers!
Because, Zero, you will always be watching.
As if I'd cry over you dummies!
You know what, honestly, I would expect this out of Zero. There's somebody else I expect it out of more. Yes.
You mad? Anyway, good luck.
Yeah.
I may be gone, but I'm always watching.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I may
See
be
you
gone, but
again
I'm
someday.
always watching.
Have a nice tragedy.
Have a nice tragedy.
That little piece of shit. If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
Well, unfortunately, Dio, he's a computer.
So what happens now?
Don't know.
We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits.
Good plan.
Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something.
Probably not, but hey, if it occupies the
If
time.
there's a chance Zero missed something.
I concur. There's no point in standing around. We lose nothing by looking. And if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
Let's split up. 5 minutes would give us a good half hour or so. Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then.
Of course, Sly is in charge again.
Any objections?
Why me? Because reasons. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I think Sigma's underselling himself at the moment. It's okay though. He can do that. Yeah. Well, there'd have to be a god for him for you to fulfill some great purpose on Hill Earth. So he can't really choose you. Yeah, no comment.
I will not comment either.
We know more. We know what comes after this. Oh damn. Yes. Now Sigma is going to do a little bit of exposition here. That's right, he had a paper due on Christmas Day. Okay, that would be one really good reason to be on campus. I got nothing. They refused to boot, which would suck a lot. Nope, probably not, because if he's a Buddhist. Which means you're actually working on an advanced degree, you're not working undergraduate. So... And your girlfriend dumped you. Well, okay, fair enough. Yeah. thinking both would be good. Yeah. Only 2 tries. Are you drunk, Sigma? Maybe you should have gone home earlier. It's not working. Oh, now his car has just eaten shit. What? You are the trapped. Fear and caffeine-fueled neuron inspired. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aha! What's that? We're gonna do a thing here in a minute. So how long were you out, Sigma? Or do you know? I don't think you know.
No.
Yeah, brooding and whining doesn't usually work. Ask my 6-year-old about that. He's learning that rather quickly. Alright, we'll start the crew quarters. At least that walk was short. The crew quarters are actually especially fun. For a number of reasons.
Oh, Sigma.
Well, have you found anything? Nothing. I looked through 3 or 4 of the rooms in here. No secret passages so far.
I don't think we're gonna find any. Do you really think Zero Senior is that stupid?
Zero Senior?
You're probably right.
Oh, right.
A secret passageway would be a pretty serious oversight. I have a lot of choice adjectives for Zero, but I admit stupid isn't one of them.
Asshole, cockbite. I'm pretty sure I can come up with a fairly good list that would curl Alas's toes here.
Right?
So could I.
Penis wrinkle.
What?
What do you mean?
Yeah, we do. We're half sisters.
Yeah, okay. I'll buy that for $1. Yeah.
Any chance you'd buy that one?
No, not really.
Then what do you think we are?
What?
Close your mouth, please, Clover. You're not a codfish.
Alice, what should we do?
Not a damn thing.
Clover and I are co-workers.
True, kinda. I hear odd dinosaurs now. Are those outside the window? I think.
We can't tell you that.
These might be my real dinosaurs.
Okay.
You can tell yourself that if it makes you feel better.
Well, why would you think that?
There's a whole thing here. They all get their own
Well-
They actually all get their own endings. And in fact, after we get through the next puzzle room, we're going to do, we're actually going to do a thing. We're actually going to jump and hit the tray button.
This isn't the first time...
Clover.
It's okay. I think we can tell him a little. About a year ago, 9 people were kidnapped and forced to play a game.
Yep, she was one of
The
them.
rules were different, but it was called the Nonary game too. Oh, wait. I guess only 7 of them were really kidnapped.
Yep.
I mean, 2 of them were actually the ones behind it. No, I guess if I count the other 2, then there were 9. Anyway, the people behind that Nonary game also called themselves Zero. Because I was part of it. I was one of the people who got kidnapped. No, it's my 3rd.
Yep. This is Clover's 3rd Nonary game.
The same thing happened 10 years ago.
Uh-huh.
I guess you could say that. No, I don't think so. Because the game was run by a different person both times.
And a different person again this time.
And the guy behind the first Nonary game has already been arrested.
Right.
They're still on the run, but... No, I really don't think so. Because they already did what they were trying to do.
Yes, that's correct. At the end of 999, they achieved their actual goal.
There's no way they'd have another Nonary game.
They wouldn't have to.
Yes,
Yep.
well, I can't be totally sure, but I think so.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
No, not really. But I don't know why.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to say anything here.
Yeah.
Believe me, they're
You
all
are
interconnected.
Yeah, you are a great motherfucker.
Well, you know, I've got 2 kids. I've got to be guilty of that at least once, right?
But I... Oh.
See, that term doesn't say anything about my mother. It just says mother, which is any mother. You want to go there? I will so happily go there. Okay.
Abomination.
Right. All those guys that are big into MILFs, they want to be too.
The gas mask. Well, somebody in a gas mask showed up and used that white smoke stuff on me. That's what happened a year ago. And that's what happened on the 22nd. Someone with a gas mask attacked Alice and me while we were... But I don't know why they do that. I mean, they already did what they needed to do. And if it was them, then I don't know why all these other people are here.
But you will find
Except
out.
for me and Alice. None of you guys have anything to do with what happened a year ago.
Lies, falsehoods, and fabrications. That is not
Right?
true. We have at least one more person that was actually involved. Or at least one more that's still standing up and breathing in and out.
Wasn't Sigma in 999?
No, he was not. He was not in 999, but he was in Zero Time Dilemma. And in fact, I'm going to do you one better. All three zeros were present for Zero Time Dilemma. All of them.
All of them?
Zero the second, and Zero the third, the three that actually comprised the three games, they were all present for 999. Every one of them.
For 999
or not for 999, for Zero Time Dilemma. 999 does not have Zero the third, does not have Zero Senior. The zero that set this all up. No, that's a lie. He is there too. 999 does not have Zero the third. The first zero, the one, amongst the ones we saw that we've seen, is in fact in all three games. And Zero the second is only actually present for game 2, although he has an effect on all three.
Zero from 999 has been on Zero Escape.
We're in all. That Zero was in all three games, or at least most of it. Most of that Zero.
Yeah, I'm sure. I know I've never met Luna, or Dio, or Tenmyoji, or Quark, or Phi.
Wrong.
Wrong.
You've met at least one of those before.
But K.
Two.
Right.
One. Just one.
There's no way to know who
Phi?
he is under that armor.
No,
And if his
hasn't
memory
met
loss
Phi
is
yet, no.
real, he wouldn't know even if he had met any of us.
Actually,
Phi was-
Clover's never met Phi. Not until she wakes up here. This may or may not be true of some others.
Unless we can get that mask off him,
Wasn't
I can't
Phi
say for
in
sure
Zero
if I've
Escape
met him before
Dilemma?
or not.
She was, but Clover was not. Clover wasn't in Zero Time Dilemma. She and Alice were both missing. Alice is a product of the last of the final bit of the true ending of 999. The reason we're covering this one first, the reason we're doing this one first, by the way, folks, is so that we actually have a complete set on the channel. The other two are kind of scattered a little bit, though, so we're actually going to redo those two in their own time.
Sorry, but I think that's all you're going to get. We don't have any proof that you're not Zero Senior.
Agreed.
If you are, then she'd be telling our enemy all our secrets. I can't let that happen.
Yeah. Signal's got her there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that. Maybe there's something we know that Zero Senior doesn't. Are you deaf? I said we're not telling you.
Of course not, alas.
Let's go, Clover.
Go
There's
on,
one more
Cleaver.
room we haven't visited.
Oh, okay, coming.
Goodbye.
They stalked out of the room, and then they closed the door behind them. Yeah, no. Probably not this time around. We can actually go start the Clover ending anytime we want to. Right now, we're headed in the general direction of Quark. Every character here has an ending, and the true ending is actually Phi's ending.
Yeah?
Yep, we can't get to the K ending, however, without seeing Clover's. We can currently see Clover and Dio, but not any of the others without more information.
But why did you say that we are going in the general direction of Quark's ending?
Because we actually need something out of Quark to do a couple of the other things. And if we do this one first, or at least part of it first, then we don't actually. Then we wind up with fewer problems.
Okay.
And we're gonna go to the lounge, where we will probably find Dio and Quark.
Nope, Sigma.
Dio and K.
Another dude. This place is turning into a real sausage fest.
Oh, Dio.
Yeah, so? No. Although I guess I did notice that the sofa's pretty comfortable. I'd say that the comfort level of a sofa is pretty useful.
Yes, I think Liam would agree with Dio in this case. Because as we know from the Tempest's little mini bulletin board, he never jokes about comfortable seating.
Dio, what's this?
That? What, you can't? It's a dirty magazine.
Oh, Jesus, shall we be crazy? Dio! That's a valid question.
Can you even see? Just look at those rings on Saturn. Don't they excite you?
What's Saturn? That's the moon. Dumbass.
It appears to be a special dedicated to a lunar eclipse.
Yes.
The cover says the eclipse can be observed on December 31st, 2028.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess it did say something like that. 6 days, huh?
You mean today is December 25th?
Well, it was December 25th when I went out.
Hey, Kay. Your team went to the crew quarters, right?
Yep.
Did you find anything?
Nothing of interest.
You'd better not be hiding something.
Why would he bother?
There really wasn't anything helpful. At least, nothing that could help us escape. There was a book about a cat, though.
A cat? What, so now Zero Senior's a crazy cat lady?
Not so much, no.
Just what the hell are we supposed to do with that tidbit?
Oh!
Hey! The sofa's comfort level is very useful. What?
I think you must have misunderstood me. This book isn't for, cat ladies. It's about Schrodinger's cat.
Yep, Schrodinger's cat.
I don't really give a shit about the breed, genius.
Oh, Dio, you're such a tool.
Anyway, I'm a dog person, if you couldn't tell.
Actually, believe it or not, Dio can't be a tool. He's considerably less useful.
No, it's not an issue of breed.
Okay. So it's a story about poor Mr. Schrodinger and his beloved cat, right? Don't tell me.
Oh, God!
The cat dies at the end. Boo fucking who?
Fine. Never mind.
Oh, hello, Sigma.
So this is where you were.
Did any of you find anything?
You were looking, though, right? Hey, answer. And? Useless.
What about you, Sigma? You were one of the people searching the infirmary, weren't you?
It looks like a piece of newspaper.
The headline says, Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
That's because the political authorities are of absolutely no value against a virus.
What? What is Radical 6?
Good question.
Okay. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims.
That had to have been fairly early on.
Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
Is there a chance? I mean, I certainly hope it isn't the case, but could it be that this facility is, in fact, one of the quarantine locations that clipping mentions?
Then, you're saying we're all infected with this Radical 6 virus?
Well, I do feel a little strange. I've lost my balance a few times.
That's because you're thinking the gravity is normal.
That's probably just because you were asleep for so long.
Uh-huh.
Are you suggesting that our incarceration here has nothing to do with this article?
Yeah. It just doesn't add up. The order's backwards. Maybe if we'd been thrown in here after this virus started spreading. But right now it looks like we were abducted before this thing turned into a pandemic. How's that make any kind of sense?
Reverse quarantine, maybe? That could be a thing.
Besides, you found that article in the safe, right? That means Zero Senior put it there specifically so we could find it and read it.
That would follow.
Why would Zero do something like that?
So that we'd think this place is a quarantine facility.
Objection. Assumes facts, not in evidence.
So that we'd think what Zero wants us to think.
Again, objection. Assumes facts, not in evidence.
How do you mean?
And this thing is just a prop. Something to set the scene. Zero's
Maybe
trying
yes,
to freak
maybe
us
no.
out.
Objection. Assumes facts, not in evidence. Citation fucking needed, Dio.
That article is a fake.
Hasty conclusion. Because he doesn't want you to know what the date was then?
Right?
That'd be a place to start.
Yeah.
At least probably too much of a pain in the ass to fake a whole paper.
What does the other side look like?
See? There you go. Why would a newspaper just be black on one side?
Full page ad.
Well, perhaps there was an ad there.
An ad?
Some sort of full-page ad with a black background.
Actually, I've seen several newspapers do exactly that.
Exactly. Even I know that. And I can count the number of times I've read a paper on one hand.
I've seen them on occasion. You can actually occasionally buy page 2 ad space if you're willing to put up enough money.
If Zero Senior really wanted to trick us, why not go all out? Only an idiot would fall for this. It's pathetic. Am I right or what?
There's also the capacity for, I don't know, paint of some kind.
I suppose you do have a point.
Yes, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. We would have heard about.
Good idea.
It's the Infirmary. Yeah, there you go. here's where we'll find Tenmyoji and Quark, since we've seen everybody else.
Sigma, huh? What do you want? Oh, I thought maybe you were here to kill me.
Nah!
Because I betrayed you in the last AB game.
Yeah.
I'm the reason you and Phi are down to 1 BP.
This is true.
Maybe.
yeah, you're probably right about that one, Sigma.
On this side of the divider, yeah. Quark's over there, having a look. And there's... Oh, what? Isn't that normal? We found a dead body. Who the hell doesn't get a little freaked out? What ain't normal is all of you just running around like nothing happened.
You gotta realize at some point you have to concern yourself with your own survival. Unless you're attached to whoever it was or that the body was a part of, then really freaking out in a survival situation doesn't really make any difference.
Hell, some of you probably don't even remember she's in here.
Yeah, there's a start.
Oh, just trying to survive, huh?
Of course.
Then don't you think we ought to figure out who killed her first?
We're on a time. We're on a deadline here, Tenmyoji.
You don't think much, do you?
Apparently not. He's only a PhD student.
I'll bet you a pound of neodymium the bastard who grabbed us is the same bastard who killed her.
Boy, you're going to be out a pound of neodymium. I'm telling you now.
Who else could it be?
See, what they're doing here is they're scapegoating. They're assuming that Zero is this omnipotent critter, and he's really not. Or she.
Yeah.
Zero is not a male's only role. I will tell you that now.
Not really. The gas made pretty short work of me.
Yep.
Me and Quark. Yeah. Yeah, we were. So what if he is? Why do you want to know? That doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here. I'm pretty sure it won't.
There's a whole
Quark's
thing
got
going on.
nothing to do with this. What is it, goddammit? What do you want? Why don't you just leave me alone?
I don't wanna.
Wait,
What's
what?
your relationship with Quark?
That's actually part of the Tenmyoji ending, which we can't get to right now. After we finish up in the next location I'm headed for, we can get the Tenmyoji ending. That's what we're going to open up here, as well as a couple other random bits. Lock 2, Lock 4, Locks 2 and 4 are opened in the next location we're headed for. It is actually one of the bigger ones.
There's nothing suspicious about me.
Bullshit.
Yeah, forgive me if I don't feel like spilling my guts to a guy who probably hates him right now. Hey, stop it! Quark! Don't tell him a damn thing!
That's not a good sign.
What? Move! Quark, what's wrong? Say something!
He's not going to.
He's breathing. I don't know. Look, that doesn't matter. Just go find that girl, Luna. She said she was a doctor, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
Quark needs a doctor.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, I know what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark has an infection. A viral infection.
Yep.
Oh no. Yes, he's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
Yeah, they have. I told them about it before we went to the lounge.
Right.
What? No. No, that can't be right.
Right.
Quark can't be... There must be something we can do. How can we cure him?
Well, the Atom says that there's an antiviral serum called Excelavir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
Where is it?
Was there none in the infirmary?
No, obviously.
Sigma, Tenmyoji, and I looked everywhere. We didn't find anything.
No, but that turbo cure ain't there. You already know that.
We didn't find...
No luck in the lounge.
Oh God. Then he's going to... Oh God, no.
Remembering, of course, that Quark calls him Grandpa. He's going to have this reaction.
Quark?
Quark!
Uh-oh. Please note Quark's right hand.
Oh, thank God. You're awake.
Get away from me!
Uh-oh.
What?
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
Uh-huh.
But how?
Like this! No! Let
Radical
go!
6 does this
Let
to
go
me,
of
by
me!
the way.
Yeah. Right.
On it.
Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
You know, YouTube's gonna complain at me now about this, about that. That jumping around like that. It's gonna be hilarious.
Oh, right.
Damn you! Bastards!
Okay, that would be another adjective for Zero Senior at this point.
Why won't you let me go? I have to get out of this body!
How the hell are you planning to do that?
They can't lock away the soul! Once my body's gone, my soul can escape!
Uh-huh.
Please! You have to let me go! Let me go!
Nope,
I'm
not
trapped
happening.
here! Let me die! I have to die! Kill me!
Now you start sounding like Ripley.
Somebody! Anybody! Kill me! Kill me!
Well, Ripley in her dreams, anyway.
Kill me!
Or anyone else infected with a xenomorph.
Right. I've got it.
Luna,
Yes?
are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean...
What?
There's Soparil Beta.
Soparil?
Yep.
That's the anesthetic. The one that's in our bracelets.
Yep. Knock him right the fuck out.
Good, perfect. Hit him with some of that.
What?
He'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But...
Just hurry up and do it! Come on, Luna!
Okay, let me just... Okay, I've got it.
Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
Right into the shin bone. I would have used the inside of his calf, the other calf.
Respiration, blood pressure, brain waves. Everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
Good.
Yes.
Wow. He does look zonked out. At the same time, he doesn't. He kind of looks really goofy like that.
What about the anesthetic? How long will it last?
Actually, we're not good. Someone said that we are good now. No.
He shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little
If
guy.
he has the virus,
I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Yeah? How you know?
Huh? Oh,
How much do you know about this Radical 6?
Not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article Sigma showed me.
Uh-huh.
You'd better not be lying.
Well, she's a doctor. She's supposed to know that. Some of that shit is things that she should know as a doctor. Just based on symptomology.
Why would I lie about that? I've seen other viruses that do the same thing. I was just making a guess.
So when Quark tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too?
Yep, he went batshit.
Yes, at least I think so.
Look at this last line. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
Are you saying this is some kind of quarantine zone?
I already explained this. That's not possible.
Why not? Then you're saying the newspaper article was faked?
Yes, he said that quite literally.
But the virus is clearly real.
Yes, also true. Dio says it's fake.
That Atom machine told us he was infected with Radical 6.
So, do you know how that thing works? I bet there's 1,000 ways to hack it.
And now he's just gone way deep into conspiracy territory.
Zero Senior probably just programmed it so that it would spit out whatever he wanted. Besides, there was something Sigma mentioned. Have any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
Well, no, but...
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
What?
What did you say?
Well, that would be one definition of a bioweapon. The other would involve bacteria.
As much as I would love to, I'm sorry, time's up. Hit the buttons on your bracelet.
And we only have 5 minutes until the chromatic doors open downstairs.
Very good, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly. I'm sorry, but I'd really need more than 5 minutes to explain this. Or would I? Who knows?
Alas.
Fine. We'll deal with this later. Right now, we need to get to the elevator and head down to floor B.
What are we going to do about Quark?
Carry him.
I'll carry him.
Are you sure?
I can't just leave the boy here. Besides, if we don't have Quark's bracelet, there'll be one team who can't open their secondary door. If that happens,
they'll get penalized.
Exactly.
Including Quark, I might add.
Very well then. I will carry Quark. I will be able to move much faster than Tenmyoji.
Huh. You make a good point. Look, are you sure about this? Can I trust you?
You have nothing to worry about.
Fine, just be careful.
Of course.
All right, let's go. We're running out of time, people. Move!
Come on, Fido. Play nice. Messing up the warehouse.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
They're open! We need to hurry. Who's going to go in which door?
We're almost out of time. Pay attention. We've only got time to do this once. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
The blue door, the yellow, or the green door, and the magenta door. Saberman called Dio through the red door. And Luna and Phi go through the magenta door, or through the blue door.
Three minutes.
Go with option A and be done with it.
I think the people who have the greatest disadvantage should be the people who have 1 BP.
So you, Phi, Luna, and Sigma?
Yep.
Yes, exactly.
All right then. Who do you want to go with, Alice?
Anyone but Dio. I'd rather die than get paired up with that prick.
Okay, I can imagine.
Just anyone but him.
Damn. That's a lot of hate.
With just cause, I think.
What did you expect? You betrayed me.
Hey, I told you already. That was
I don't believe you.
What? You're telling me you trust him more than me?
He's 12 years old.
Anybody other than Dio could mean Quark, you know. You willing to pair up with him?
Of course, he's unconscious.
He's
Can't
asleep.
vote.
I don't really think I need to worry about him voting.
Ooh!
All right, bye. Who do you want to go with?
Anyone other than Tenmyoji is fine. My reasoning is the same as Alice's. He betrayed me last time.
Well, I guess that's fair.
If we want to honor Alice and Phi's requests, then we can go with any option besides C. So, A or B?
Oh, hold on. We've got 2 other people with 1 BP. How about you, Luna?
I don't really have a preference. Clover and Kay did betray me last time, but...
Exactly
Yeah.
right.
All right then, Sigma. What about you?
And we're going to take the red door. Because reasons.
Okay.
Whoa. Betting on the dark horse, huh? It feels kind of weird to say that about
There's a
myself.
reason. It's going to be quite a bit later before we actually go back to it. We go back to actually doing the to go back to actually being able to do the quark ending.
Anyway,
It's going to be quite
might as
some
well
time.
be polite. Thank you.
We actually have to do the 10 Myoji ending before we can do the ending that leads to quark.
Well, if Alice really wants to go...
Yes, this were Kay, Tenmyoji, and I will take the green door. It's not great, but it's better than Dio. I'm good.
Well, I'm Will. Quark should be fine if he's with Luna.
Okay, I'll take good care of him. I promise.
No problems here. I'll take Quark and Luna and we'll do the blue door.
I also approve of option. I will take the green door, correct?
Ten seconds.
Coming!
I know!
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
There's our front scanner, there's the second door opening. And we're on our way.
To where?
Which one do we take?
Good question.
Dunno, but it looks like they're all locked anyway.
For the moment.
So this is a dead end? Great.
It's a switch like the one on the number 9 door.
Well, it's got a lever on it.
Don't get too attached. It's probably a lever.
Wow, Clover.
Yeah, pretty good, huh? Am I great or what?
Depends on what you think you're great at, Clover. It really does.
Huh? Huh?
Hey, Sigma, is this chick simple or something?
Why are you asking me? You're an idiot. And an asshole, too.
Oh, don't insult
Hey!
the assholes.
What kind of a gentleman has a secret conversation in front of a lady?
Yourself.
This is true. So we'll go with penis wrinkle for Dio this time. Or in general.
I guess it can't be helped, though. You boys just secrete secrets.
Oh, ho, ho. You think you're Zero now?
Oh.
Oh man, I'm good.
Oh man, you're a twerp.
Sigma, please, let me give her a smack.
No.
Well, I think that's enough genius comedy for now. How about we throw that lever? Well, you don't really think anything bad's gonna happen if you pull it, do you? Besides, it's not like we can go back.
Not at the moment, no.
Fine, I'll do it. Ready? Here we go!
Boom! Oh, nope. No explosions. Okay, we're good.
You already knew it.
I did.
Looks like the others are still locked, though.
Yes, they're still locked.
Through the center one then. Forward!
Laboratory.
Yep, it's time for the lab. And this is actually going to go pretty quick.
Well, it said laboratory on the door, didn't it?
Yes.
I figure that means they're dissecting frogs or building mine rays or something.
Yeah.
Do you think they might research stuff like viruses here? If they do...
We are reaching our goal.
Alright, so we're on our way there.
If we do, we can...
You really think it'll be
So-
that easy?
Whenever you think it's a good moment to say.
This is actually our best bet, believe it or not.
Okay.
this is, actually, to be perfectly honest, this is our best bet. Because we don't want, because I know in other versions of this game that's had a bug where if you save during a puzzle, during an escape sequence, you were kind of screwed.
Okay.
So that's it for this episode, Virtue's Last Reward. We'll do another one of these next week. How's that sound, Kate?
Yeah, I think that next week we can come up with some more Virtue's Last Reward.
Okay.
Some more puzzles, some more fun.
Or some more something at least.
Some more something. Yeah. So
I think that's going to be it for us for today. We'll put up something about the same length next time, ish, or so. We'll see.
Yeah.
Depends on when we actually get kind of decent back and forth there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right then. Between now and then, I'm going to say be safe, be sane.
And let's make games fun again. See ya.
See ya.